bench pressing his kids during that interview. So here we go, NFC title game. Look at the Vikings in enemy territory on the Rocky steps doing the skull cheer.
Beat up doing that mess in Philly while you playing.
Case and the crew off of the Minnesota Miracle and first drive, lighten it up to Kyle Rudolph, 25 yards and 7-zip. Look at the miscommunication on the Eagles' part. They seem a little confused. Najee Good loses track of Rudolph.
Right, he's the guy getting everybody together.
Yep. And just like that, the Vikings are off and running 7-zip on the road. And how about the curling celebration? Haven't seen that one getting you ready for the Winter Olympics.
Some producer tried to get me to curl in Minnesota. That's a lie.
No, that's going to happen on the Wednesday. We've already talked about that. Then, next possession, Keenum picked off by Patrick Robinson. 21 reasons.
21 reasons.
Where did he go to school?
Florida State.
That away, Prime.
We bred DBs.
And he returns it 50 yards on the pick six, 7-7. The Philly faithful loving it. And so too is Nick Foles, who's enjoying watching his buddy actually get hit there by Chris Long, and that's what caused the wobbly pass and the pick six. Second quarter, LeGarrette Blount, kind of a forgotten man a little bit, LT, but he ran strong at times.
I don't know how you can forget about this man. Nobody want to hit it.
It's legal in some states, but nobody want to hit it.
Just his fourth rushing touchdown this year gives the Eagles a 14-7 lead. As Andrew Zadejo just takes the shot.
Play like I ain't seeing.
Later on in the second, Keenum on the biggest play of the game. That's Derek Barnett, the rookie, stripping the ball, and Chris Long recovers.
And you can't block this man with a tight end. I mean, that's just a bad play call to try to block this man with a tight end.
The rookie out of Tennessee, starring at times this year. Now, keep this in mind. No Xavier Rhodes getting looked at on the sideline with a calf injury. His replacement is Terrence Newman, who I think is older than Prime, and he gets beat by Alshon Jeffrey on this play.
You can't blame him. You know what, man? This is bad. I hate for him to be in that situation. When we studs and we superstars, dogs on the corners, we can't get hurt in games like this. That's looking in the backfield. Young corners looking in your backfield. If you see him throw it, you gonna see the official raise his hands.
The great play by Nick Foles, and the Eagles were actually up 17 at the break. Third quarter. Hey, we saw this in the Patriots game, so why not the Eagles? A little flea flicker to Torrey Smith. Harrison Smith does not make a play on the ball, and that's a touchdown.
That wasn't Harrison Smith's play.
No.
That was the corner's play. Looking in the backfield once again. Watch him. You're gonna see his head looking at the back. When you pick, it's over. When you pick, it's over.
I love the aggressive play call here from Philly.
Smith, 5 grabs, 69 yards to that touch, and Trey Wayans is bumming as that Vikings defense got thrashed all day long. Vikings still trying to stay in this one midway through the third, going for it on 4th and goal instead of kicking it and getting some points, and it looked wise when Adam Thielen comes down with a circus catch. But remember, every scoring play is reviewed, and upon further review, that ball hits turf.
You can tell the way he acted. He wasn't as happy and excited for that touchdown.
No. Adam Thielen, your thoughts on the reversal? Yep, I thought so. Rest of this team just bumming, knowing that was maybe their last shot at this. On to the fourth, and how about the day that these underdogs, led by Chris Long on that defense, had, and Nick Foles on offense. He had the most yards passing for an Eagles quarterback that won a playoff game. He was 26-33 for 352. Wow. That's another to Jeffrey. The limping Carson Wentz is going to be limping all the way to their hometown.
He's smiling, but he ain't happy.
We're going to be seeing plenty of those dog masks there. And second straight week, the owner breaking it down. Oh, be careful.
Slow your roll. Slow your roll.
Yeah, we're getting a rematch of Super Bowl 39 where it didn't go so great the last time that franchise saw Tom Brady in the big game. And as you can see, the fans piling out into the streets of the city of brotherly love. They're off to the Super Bowl for the third time, and hopefully for them, they will get their first ever Super Bowl win. And how about Nick Foles? Remember the year he had in 2013, 27 touchdowns, just 2 picks? Well, how about on deep passes that year? Led the NFL in passer rating as far as the deep ball went. And on Sunday in the NFC title game, he was nearly flawless. As far as the ground game, it was good enough. LeGarrette Blount punched it in, and then our Stacey Dales caught up with him.
LeGarrette Blount, NFL Network, man. Dude, you're going back to the Super Bowl. the feeling is unmatched or anything. No matter how many times you go, the next one is always better than the last one.
What makes this one special? You come here, a guy like Chris Long comes here. You guys were with the Patriots a season ago. What makes this special, and why this team?
Man, this makes it extremely special. Just the simple fact that we've been underdogs since the beginning of the season, you know, and we fought and we scratched and we clawed and did everything that we had to do to make sure that we got ourselves to this point, and we did it, you know, and we're in a position to go out there and do something that, you know, hasn't been done in this city. So, you know, we're excited about it. It's an amazing accomplishment.
Philadelphia, you're right, has never won a Super Bowl. Nick Foles was lights out. You ran for a touchdown. He threw a bunch of them. What can you say about Nick Foles after losing Carson Wentz this season?
Man, you know, it's next man up mentality. You know, we love Carson. That's our brother, you know, and he led us all the way up until the point when we needed Nick. And Nick picked it up where he left off at, and we're going to continue to ride this wave.
LeGarrette, what's it going to take to beat the team that you just won a Super Bowl with, the Patriots?
It's going to take every ounce of everything that we have. You know, your soul, your energy, everything that you got, everything that we've worked hard for this entire season, all goes down into this game, and we have to put everything into it if we want to come out with a win.
Congratulations, man.
Thank you.
So they went from the Minnesota Miracle to the Minneapolis Massacre. But don't worry, Vikings, you have got company. In the last 10 seasons, teams in a playoff game following a walk-off win, over. It ain't pretty. And the season comes to a crashing halt for Mike Zimmer and the Vikes.
Has been fighting all year long and scrapping a lot, done all that. Just what did you think happened out there tonight that it was?
You know, just a lot of things that didn't normally happen to us throughout the course of the year. A lot of things that we were very good at. We turned the ball over. We didn't get them out on third down. We gave up big plays.
What was so difficult about the third downs? What made them so?
Well, they made some good throws, and you know, they had some good concepts, and they beat some of our guys.
On the first interception, did it seem to turn any sort of tide, or is it still early then?
No, I don't think so. I mean, you know, it was still 7-7 at the time. You know, it might have got the crowd into it a little bit more, but you know, we just didn't play well enough. We didn't get them out on third downs, and you know, I thought that was a big part of it. You know, we didn't get the quarterback on the ground. I mean, you know, there was a multitude of things tonight. Turned the ball over 3 times.
And you ran into Nick Foles. And let's be honest, when Carson Wentz went down with that torn ACL in Week 14, okay, we're thinking the Eagles could still be the 1 seed, but it wasn't going to happen.
Yeah.
Aren't you shocked?
I am shocked. I really am. You know, the way Nick Foles has performed has been incredible. But I love what they're doing. They're catering to his strengths, Prime. The run, the RPO option, you know, that part of Nick's game, he mastered it. And that's what they're doing.
They were 10 for 14 on third downs.
Against the team
that has a tremendous defense.
Yeah. Right.
What Coach Zimmer really wanted to say is these guys I coach didn't do nothing I taught them. They got out there and got real brand new today. What I mean by that, they didn't play the coverages right. They didn't play the zones right. They didn't blitz in the way they normally blitz. They didn't rush the way they normally rush. They were so not themselves today, unpredictable, and that's something that they hadn't been all year. They've been definitely, I mean, finite. They've been straight. This is how we do things, and we're going to do it this way, and that's how they've been.
But kudos to the Philadelphia Eagles, who are making their first Super Bowl appearance in 13